So today we are going to learn core C language, and the topics which we are going to cover are the history of C language, basic structure of C, link section, definition selection, main, include files, get ch, clear screen, and lastly symbols. So starting with the history of C language, in 1960 Algol was prepared by the international group, after which in 1967 BCPL language was created by Martin Richards, and after that in 1970 B language was created by Ken Thompson, and in 1973 a traditional C language was created by Dennis Ritchie. After that in 1978 a KNRC language was created by Brian Carringham and Dennis Ritchie, and in 1989 ANSI C by ANSI committee, and lastly in 1990 ANSI/ISO C language was created by the ISO committee. But the most important for us would be the language created in 1972 was the C language by the Dennis Ritchie. So the basic structure of C language is first of all the one line comment which is written using double slash, and we write multi-line comment using the format which is written in the picture. After that comes the link section, where we use the files, the header files basically, which we include in our codes. The first one is include studio.h, where .h stands for the header file, and where the full form for studio is standard input output, which is an inbuilt file, meaning that it will always give an answer, whether it be an output or an error, it will give something as an output. Then comes the definition selection. Definition selection means that we can select what we want to define in the code. For example, we can give as an integer a, or we can give a character b. Means whatever we want to define, we can define and on our choice. Then comes the main part of the code, where first thing comes is the declaration part, where we can declare any kind of variables, functions, and etc. After that comes the executable part, where we can give any line, for example any kind of for loops or while loops. And then comes the program like to print name. Then the files which you need to include are like conio.h, which clears all the back program, means programs which are running in behind. So in writing this statement, the program which are currently running in the back would not interfere in the program which are currently running and would not increase the load on the computer. And the full form for conio is console input output. After that comes the get. This is used for mainly for turbo, which is used to hold the screen, so that if you run a program in turbo, you will see that if you don't write get, then you cannot see any output, because the code will just run and will not stop for you to see. And then comes the clear screen. Actually what it does is that basically it will clear all the already printed stuff and would print only the stuff of the current program. And then comes the symbols. These are very important. Some symbols are integer, where int is a keyword, and %d is very important, which we'll be using in the further lectures. Then comes the character, char, keyword, %c. Then comes string, str, modulo s, float, modulo f, and double, modulo ld. After that we can see a example, and we'll see how I have used the header files, that is include studio.h and include conio.h. I have done this code in code blocks. You can also do in any kind of interface like turbo or Visual Studio, etc, etc. Then we wrote the body part, and to write body part, everything is written in integer main or void main, but most of the times we will be using integer main only. So in that we are just simply printing a statement named C program by Programming Guru, and then get to hold the screen and then returning a 0, so that it requires less space. And you can see in the output that C program by Programming Guru has been printed. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to Programming Guru